Hey, what's going on? I just got kind of an idea that was going on in my head that I wanted to speak about a little bit, and just a little update on what's going on with the trading and little adjustments and stuff like that. But uh, yeah, the title says something along the lines of following your rules won't make you profitable, and I really believe that is the case. Like everybody thinks they sit there and like, oh, all I gotta do is get my discipline in check, and I gotta get out these tilt days, and I just gotta follow my plan, stick to my rules, and I know I'll be profitable because my edge works and my strategy works. But they don't even know that because they haven't followed the rules enough to use the strategy to implement it, to then read the data on it to see that it's not profitable. Because like realistically, if you could go in, make any strategy you wanted to, and then that was your edge, and then you could make money from it, I feel like it'd be so much easier. But it's not only following your rules and sticking to your plan and doing everything you need to, then you actually need to find the edge, which is like, you can only do that after, like, people are like, oh, psychology is 90% of it. I don't know if that's true or not, but I do believe you need your psychology down before you can even start the strategy. Because it's like, what good is a strategy if you can't follow it? So it's like psychology, get that 100%. Like I've just started fixing my risk a little bit after like 6 months of following my strategy to a T. And it's like, yeah, I got some payouts, like maybe like 20 grand in payouts or something. But I feel more break even than anything. It's like more I get my payouts when like I go on a fucking streak and then it works out good, but then the averages come back of me being like more break even, unfortunately. That's what I'm more realizing. I'm more break even, like just going back and looking at my stats. But I just go on good runs and then I can get payouts, which proves how easy it is to fucking trade. Or like not easy, but like it proves how easy it can be. It's like I don't even have an edge, and I've still gotten more payouts than 95% of people strictly because I follow my rules every single day. So it's like you can follow your rules every day and walk your way into some payouts even without a real edge. So it's like if you can then take the data, which is what I did now, I took the data, not back tested data, because I don't like the idea of back testing. I just think it's fucking pointless and it's all hindsight and all this shit. But it's like, of all the trades I've taken the last like fucking 6 months of me following this plan, following the strategy, obviously making little critiques and adjustments along the way, because you're always trying to get better. But it's like, for the most part, it's like, and I haven't deviated, I haven't broken my rules. I followed my plan every day for like fucking 6 months. I went back through all those trades, and now I think I can actually start to create my edge because I have the data of every trade that I take that looks the same, and now I see what happens when I lose and what happens when I win, and how I can improve that to then create the edge. So it's like before I was just trading one to ones, which I think is a good way to get payouts, or at least like your first payout and stuff. Because realistically, it's like follow your rules, stick to a one to one. Eventually, you'll go on a good streak. You'll get a payout. You get proof of concept. You follow your rules in the meantime, and then eventually you can adjust, which is what I'm doing now. So it's like when I went back through all my trades, uh, like 90% of them, I could have held to a 1 to 1.5. Or I go for 20 points. I could have held for 30 points, right? Yeah, 30 points. I got held for 100. I usually go by ticks. So it's like normally I go 80 ticks, but I realized on majority of my trades, I could have held, even going break even at 1 to 1, I could go break even at 1 to 1, and 90% of them would go the extra 40 ticks that I wanted. So that helps me improve my edge. Also, on all the trades I lose, it's not like on the trades I win, it like goes into drawdown then comes up. It's basically like if I win a trade, I'm getting in, I'm green. If I lose a trade, I'm getting in, it instantly reverses and I'm red. So it's like I also have shortened my stop loss from 80 ticks to 60 ticks. So now I've made my take profit bigger and my stop loss smaller. And like obviously, I know that's gonna adjust, like affect my win percentage. Like statistically, it has to, but overall, it should make me more profitable because the amount of times, like 90, again, around 90% of the time that I get in a trade and I go right into drawdown, it goes and stops me out. So it's like I'm saving myself, what, 20 ticks, which is, yeah, whatever, fucking 5 points or whatever. So it's like I'm saving myself 5 points and I'm trying to make an extra 10 points. And I think therein lies my edge. So, like, that's the plan and that's what I want to do. But yeah, these people think you're just gonna come on and I just gotta follow my rules, man. That's it. That's all I gotta do. I gotta follow my. It's my mental. My strategy works because I looked it up on YouTube for 5 minutes. I just don't think that's how it works. I think you need the data that you collect on your own, not back tested data, because you don't actually know if you're gonna take those trades, and then you go back through after a long period of time of having that data, and then making the edge from there. I think so many people can't even get to that stage of actually finding the edge because they get stuck in the discipline. They get stuck in the fucking. I can't manage my position. I can't manage my mind when I'm in the trade. Everything, like all the bad mental that comes with it. I think people probably what it's 90% of traders fail or whatever the fuck they say. That stupid shit. It's like I would have to think 80 to 85% of them can't even get to the next step. They can't get to finding the edge because they never control themselves, because at some point they always go on tilt, they always over leverage, they always break their rules, they always gamble, they always do this, and so they never even find out that their strategy was also a problem, because your strategy can also be a problem. You can follow your strategy every single time and end up break even. I mean, statistically you are. If you follow everything to a plan, statistically you're going to go up however many, and then even if you go on a hot streak, you're going to come back down, you're going to go that much on a losing streak. So it's like, and then you need to find your edge within that system. So I think, I mean, I don't know, I just fucking yapped there. I don't even know how long that was or whatever, or what I repeated, but yeah, I think that's kind of really it. I mean, these are my accounts. I barely trade at this point. I swear to God, I have hated these markets. But I'm like excited and also nervous for me adjusting my stuff, because I just like look back and I'm like, dude, I've been just in like all of like basically all of April and all of May and like all the way up until this point in June. It's like I'm just break even. I'm like, all right, what am I doing? And I'm barely taking any trades, so it's like I'm break even while barely taking any trades, so I can't even get my win streak out of randomness to get a payout, so it's just pain. So I'm like, all right, I gotta go back through and I gotta figure this out and I gotta fix some stuff. So this is what I'm doing. I've lost some from before. Well, now like an R is $300 instead of $400, so I gotta use that. But every winning trade will be $600 instead of $400, so that's good. So realistically, to get to where I wanted to, I need like 5 winning trades. So who knows how fucking long that will take, because I don't know. I mean, I haven't traded. It's Tuesday night now. I didn't trade Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, we'll see how the market goes. There's more news this week, so I'm hoping things pick up tomorrow. But yeah, that's really all I got. I mean, yeah. Just be aware that strictly following your rules isn't going to make you profitable. I guess that was the kind of the point of this video. Not to discourage, but just to fucking let you know. And I know it's like, I trade flags, so I don't fucking know anything, and ICT is the fucking all hail ICT, but like, I really think you'll figure it out once you do follow all your rules for so long. You will realize, be like, damn, I actually got some critiquing to do in my strategy. But I think that's a good part to be at. So if you get there, congratulations, I guess. But yeah, that's all I got. That's all I want to talk about. So peace out.